last week, last split, shall I correct myself? It's a very grueling gauntlet of a week, and you just get to skip it all and head straight into that sort of second stage of the playoffs where you are truly contending for Worlds, which is the ultimate goal for everyone. CFO, they've put together one of the teams of all the biggest names in the PCS. Driver, Casa, Sword Art, Shun, Gory, such big names, internationally even.
Yeah.
They're going against a bunch of players who have never even reached an international stage, but have looked like they damn well deserve it.
Yeah, and you're kind of just waiting for CFO to get it together because this team at their ceiling could be incredible.
Yep.
But we just haven't seen that. We haven't seen anywhere close to that, I don't think.
Not for a while. I think earlier on in the split, definitely they were performing very well. But it all fell apart. And it is going to be 6-5 starting this bottom quadrant of CFO's jungle.
Yeah.
So split map possibly, on the cards, which might be a little scary for Taco. What we saw yesterday, 6-5, very capable of punishing the bot lane. And, Gory sidestepping with that fleet footwork movement speed.
Yeah, that was insane. W star on Yone, helping him trade there with Friscata.
Yeah, and trades well because of it. 6-5 looking for an early gank, as is Casa.
I think he's actually looking for his Raptors.
Oh, yeah, he's just doing a bit of diagonally Yungling.
Yeah, he has just denied Sejuani's Raptors, so that is a bigger deal than you would think just because...
Level 6.
Yeah, exactly. Both these junglers are so strong on level 6. One camp could make a massive difference to this game.
Level 2 first. No real surprises that Alistair lane does not get priority.
Yeah. Nice trade, but traded back pretty well by Shun.
Yeah, Shun was able to do pretty well there. Only thing, though, he should be able to sustain up a little bit by bit, and actually somehow weaves...
Yeah, ridiculous Ezreal Q from Feng. Ori doing okay, assuming he's going to pick up a lot of the CS.
Yeah, once it's at tower, it becomes fairly trivial to be able to pick it up. Level 3, Friscata has to be careful. Not even going to be using that Relentless Pursuit, actually just standing and delivering, trading evenly, but importantly, it is Friscata the champion with mana, and that mana bar is extremely low, but Orca is here, Orca has flash, and Orca's looking for a dive.
Exactly what we were talking about. This is why DCG play around their mid laner. His opponent seems to always be low HP.
Can they mind control Gory forward? No, they cannot.
Yeah, and I don't think they can really dive this. This Yone is deceptively tanky. Leona not level 3 yet.
Now just coming in to help him get this wave in. Chef Cast has anything to say about it. Gory won't have E available, so won't be really able to play very aggressive.
Of course, beelining it, man. Actually, he is beelining it at the top grab.
Yeah, we'll get it. Taco suffering, no surprises. Your Kasante into Nah.
Yeah, not suffering massively yet.
Yeah, should be able to pick up the majority of that big minion wave as his health will continue to go up bit by bit. Thank you to Absorb. It doesn't even probably have it. Probably just second win. Door and Shield. It's still a timeless classic. Gets a grasp proc for good measure.
Yeah, a lot of damage on the Taco.
Yeah, a lot of pings on the bot side. It is Shun left there alone as Sword Art goes to collect some vision.
Yeah, got a little XP advantage over Feng, at least for now.
Hold up, 65. No, he's not going to be in range.
Tier, at some point though, Feng has snuck a recall in for this tier, and that is massive for him. Shun not recalling to gain any combat power, while Ezreal just gets a free tier to stack.
Yeah, it has meant that by a little bit, Shun has got himself a small CS lead as a big wave comes crashing towards him, but it should be evened out by the time that Shun looks for his recall, although it doesn't have to necessarily be in the near future, as he is completely fine in terms of those resources.
Yeah, just against a tier recall from the Ezreal will mean that he's not really feeling the urgency to get back to base and buy item 665.
Just permanently on vision.
Yeah.
Looking for Dragon, though. And it's something that DCG did yesterday to find the win up against PSG, was just constant focus on this early Dragon. getting it before the Void Grubs even have a chance to spawn. There's 30 seconds on them, and now it should still be that Casa with the priority given because of the focus on this dragon will be able to pick up those Void Grubs. But yesterday, that's not exactly that impactful, as we saw DCG just making use of stacking dragons more than the Void Grubs could have an impact.
Big for Karsa to be able to pick up these Raptors. He's now up XP and up quite a significant amount of XP, I think, on this Amumu once he picks up Void Grubs, especially. It's going to be Sejuani winning the race to level 6, I think.
Taco now, played the steel caps. It's the same for Driver, but a bit more impactful in terms of surviving your lane are the plated steel caps. Win against a ranged AD auto attacker like the Na. Now Taco coming down, going to spot out these Void Grubs and maybe deny Casa from being able to get all 3 of them. 2 of them will be the bounty, and 665 going to be here for the 3rd. Kind of a win, really, for DCG.
Yeah, still not level 6 on either jungler. 665 constantly running at Corey in the mid lane.
Yeah, getting a bit of XP from his mid laner too. It's going to boost his level 6 capabilities as Corey now clicks 7.
Yeah, Cascada should not be too far off. He did get his XP taxed, as you said. Won't get level 7 off of this wave. 665 not getting 6 off this crab either. Has to go do his Gromp.
Next camp will be at, and Gromp is a very quick camp. So
Karsa, 1 camp first.
Cascada, though, he's trading well. Corey not trading too poorly either, as now Cascada's going to be privy to the ideas of CFO with Sword Art walking into a pick ward.
CFO tried to do something with the Sejuani level 6 first, but Cascada playing safely enough in the mid lane that nothing really comes out of that play. And 665, here he comes. Mid lane again. Can you guess who his favorite teammate is?
Yep, Orca, and it's not even close, as he is holding hands with Orca right now.
No sweepers up for these two, though. Means they are just on top of vision.
Yeah, Corey, quite aware of what's going on, but still going to be denied. No way for him to collect any of this minion XP as...
Yeah, it's kind of more like he's denying a kill.
Oh, he actually is. He gets hit by the bandage, tossing through. Will come the curse of the sad mummy and flash forward, but Corey turns it. Corey does manage to pick up one. Casa now searching for 665. Flash available still for the Sejuani. Can Orca get there to save his Amumu? Flash forward, Xenoblade. They might have turned it. They did. How insane is this DCG roster? Somehow finding the way to turn that on its head and actually get the 2-for-1 in their favor after a miraculous save by Gory.
Yeah, and Fang Chunk's Sword Art out for half HP, so he's not diveable in the bot lane either. I thought Gory had just single-handedly won the game with this outplay under the tower. Looked like Cascada was good for the damage here, but amazing flash from Gory. Better ultimate from Gory, too. 665 barely able to pick him up, and then this flash looks just completely wasted. And Orca looked silly until this moment, where he manages to save his jungler somehow. Yeah, frustrating for Cascada. Oh, Karsa, sorry.
Yeah, that was flash used. Oh, Gory stunned up. Will have Q3 available. Actually, he was aggressive with it, but not connecting. And we'll find too much more now, as we are just actually 2 mid all game. Cascada is essentially duo laning.
Whether it's the junglers or the supports, someone is permanently here.
I like how usually it says jungle proximity in that little infographic, but today it said team proximity.
Yeah, because the whole team is here. Gory, half his HP gone. No lifesteal yet on this Yone. Usually quite an early pickup, though.
Yeah, I think actually these days they go Kraken Slayer. We'll see. Driver doesn't take a little thank you tower shot on the way out there, but completely one of the easiest lanes in the game for the Na.
Yeah, just no way for Cassante to get onto you, really, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Orca lands
Gory.
everything, and Gory's taken out. Sword Art tries to flash to save his mid laner. Not able to do so, and that was one of the most simple kills I think DCG have ever found. All it took was a walk in and press E.
Yeah, Gory has ulti, no chance to use it.
But you just can't afford to be getting caught out like that.
I agree.
There was no tricks, nothing. Just straight walk in E. Going to be these Void Grubs picked up by 665 and co. Dragon is up. We'll see if Casa chooses to get it. If they watched yesterday's games, they would be wise to.
Looks like he's headed that way. He does start up his Krugs for now.
He's starting up his Krugs. 65 is going to get there, and I think DCG is stronger. Cascada's going to be able to get back on the map with this teleport, and I think the chance for this Dragon now has faded. And DCG, they're going to be probably headed there. They have the teamfight ults. They have the Amumu ult. Culling really the only thing down. So Solar Flare will be up very shortly.
So the only item in the game right now is on Karsa's Sejuani.
No, there's a Leandri's.
No, there's a Leandri's on Amumu. That's probably a lot stronger than the Zeke Sejuani.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
So I can end that train of thought here. Karsa whiffs the...
And Zeke's is really not powerful when you've ulted someone missed and you're walking randomly in river.
Yeah, not a lot of damage out of the Zeke's in that case, and won't be proccing it for this Dragon fight if DCG do take it now.
Yep, now... It is mid lane prio, but... DCG will be able to get back in here, and it's so hard to do the Dragon. Grouping up around this river against an Amumu who is at his Leandri's. Doesn't have the Callista bailout strategy that he did yesterday, but might just not need it as there is so much damage that'll come through.
Yep, just one-way missions this time around for the Amumu.
And we're seeing once again the Yone is suffering. Will be going Blade of the Ruin King, but still down 20 CS. Isn't any kills on Cascada, but still.
Now the Cassante's down a similar amount of farm, right? But we're assuming the Cassante is going to be a lot more useful.
Well, the Cassante's job's just easier, I think, is more the point. You kind of just need to tank up some damage, play Disruptor. If you can get some kills, then do it. But you don't necessarily need to.
Tank's much less impactful than these carries. When it comes to getting gold.
Yeah.
The Cascada Kraken Slayer finished up now. Is terrifying on the Lucian. Gory has to be very careful.
Yeah, Cascada's so smart at knowing when he's allowed to play aggressive.
The vision around mid lane has been insane for CFO this entire time. I mean...
Yeah, and still Gory's the one that's died twice.
Yeah, making that death you were talking about in the mid lane extra bad from Gory. Okay, has a chance to E here if he wants.
Oh, gets to press the attack off.
So much damage, right?
Yeah. Orca does have Solar Flare, but it is a 2v2 lane once again here as Israel and Shun. I mean, Fing and Shun really just not even been on our screens almost once this game.
Looks like Shun pulling slightly ahead in terms of the ADC 1v1, but that can be so skewed by which support just hangs out a little bit longer or freezes one wave. 665 on.
Driver. Manitosh lands. Here comes the curse of the sad mummy. Oh. I mean...
Orca ignites for a last-second attempt at the last hit, and don't let the fail Leona flash distract you from the fact that that Gnar just got 100-0'd by Amumu.
Yeah, that is true.
In 2024.
Sorry, I was focused on the flash.
Yeah, me too, but don't forget, that guy just got one shot.
Yeah.
In full CC that whole time.
Enemy Predator missile incoming.
And most of what Amumu used on the Gnar there was actually AoE.
Oh boy. Oh, it's Taco.
Where's his tower though? It might be gone soon.
It's probably gone, yeah. Knocked up, and this might be a kill back in favor of CFO. One criticism we certainly can have for DCG is the likelihood of Taco getting randomly killed in a side lane. It happens multiple times every single game, and
when you spend as much time on the weak side as Taco does, you're just going to find yourself outnumbered and dead occasionally. It has been a problem for them.
Generally, I don't think you teleport into it, though.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just thinking he was tankier than he was, not recognizing how low his tower was. Taco made some mistake here, and it's the kind of mistake he makes a little too often for comfort, I think.
Yeah, and it does give Shun a bunch of gold. And ultimately, if there's anyone in this game that can take over a team fight, it's the Zeri.
Yeah.
So, not the person you want with gold. Taco donating him 300 of it.
So it's not the Warmogs for this Leona. I've just realized it is full AD for CFO.
Oh, we have a Thornmail.
Yeah, Thornmail rush on this Leona. 2-0 Good start for Orca. We'll see if he can get
Even
to 8 kills.
Tarbies, like I get his full AD, but Leona will be getting CC'd, and a lot.
True.
Kind of
Like to
surprises
cast
no
spells,
nerfs. Yeah. Now, Taco, Pathmaker going to be used, but he is in trouble. Predator missiles here, though.
Has to just ulti
In comes
Taco.
665. I mean, this could... Oh, the two-man knock-up. Taco finds it. And the three-man stun coming through now. One-shotted did Gory get us. Cascada coming in. Culling going to go down. Caster dodging out of that Q3 from this Cassante, but he is not long for this world. And there goes a third for 665. Cascada trying as he might. Will not be the carry this game. It's going to be this little sad mummy.
Yeah, I cannot believe it, but in current year, Amumu is looking like the strongest jungler in the game. Shun can't actually fight Orca at this point in the game, it looks like.
And massive amounts of damage on this tower. It is 4 Void Grubs, so a lot of damage. And Cascada might just be picking himself up.
This is worth dying for.
Yeah, he's going to die, but it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's absolutely dead, and I don't think Sword Art needed to use Flash. But either way, we did secure the kill, so you take that as Cascada. I also don't know why Cascada flashed.
Yeah, he was always suiciding for tower there. Seems pretty obvious, but we don't have Fog of War to deal with. Nice play by Taco. First bandage toss misses, but salvaged by this Amumu flash, and then the Q onto Karsa to secure that kill too. This Amumu looks horrifying. And this is another top PCS team we've seen completely devastated by an Amumu pick.
Yeah, not over yet though, only 2.5k gold. Certainly something you can come back from, but I think importantly, it's once again a second series in a row now that DCG have had complete control over these dragons. Every other team really highly valuing the Void Grubs, and for good reason. They are very strong, but DCG winning both games against PSG ultimately because of Dragon Souls. And here we go again. They find themselves in a position where if they pick up this next dragon, they are just so comfortably ahead. And the rest of the game for CFO, they're under pressure to not lose. What is an Ocean Soul? I don't know how they keep doing it, but rolling the best souls in the game as Cascada's culling is very good, but 65 might be in trouble because of the sad mummy. He's going to come out. It's a nice ult coming through from Sword Art to keep him alive, but it's not good enough. It's a double kill confirmed, and it's Cascada now on the board.
Yeah, Cascada mega fed. He was actually the richest person on the map at that point. I think at 0-2 he might have been,
that
or
tower.
1-2.
It's exactly
the
that
top
tower.
Yeah, was the only thing giving him gold over the Amumu on 665. And Shun, very strong member of CFO, probably the strongest member, but against 665 and Cascada, he stood no chance here. Sword Art, no contribution to this fight at all, just caught.
Yeah, how do they see him?
Let's get the Lucian ult at least, and then 665. Shun spacing perfectly there, by the way, to dodge the Amumu ulti, but look how fed Cascada is.
Yeah, we have a problem now as CFO. That's 3 dragons. It's a very fed Lucian. It's a very fed Amumu. And a Thornmail Leona. Not something I thought I'd be saying. As Orca trades with Casa and is winning it.
Yeah, very fed Leona somehow in this game. 2-0 and 1. No assists picked up in that last fight.
Not quite as fit as Woody. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He was a 6-0.
Long
Leona
way,
yesterday.
long way from 8 kills total.
8, 2, and 5. That's right. What a scoreline.
Did he get the most kills that game
Yeah,
on Leona?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh, should have almost died.
Almost, yeah. I mean, he has cleanse, but
Yeah, but he might have just died to like. I mean, maybe, probably not. Probably
there's
not,
also
but
just a Leona.
yeah.
So like even the cleanse maybe just doesn't save him. Even with the, you get like 3 seconds of reduced CC duration.
It's like 40% or 60% or something. Yeah.
There might still just be enough CC with
Already looking for
Leona.
665 on the flank. Going to get that pink ward at least as engage comes through from Sword Art and a lot of CC used, but it's a cleanse from Feng that gets him out of all of it. And that is seemingly that play done and dusted.
Little bit better fighting from CFO, just a bit more patient, throwing their ultimates, fishing for kills, and not overcommitting.
Yeah, Corey importantly just sitting on the sides dealing with a Mumu. Someone has to. May as well be the guy that's 1-3. Honestly, probably has a good shot at winning against the Amumu, being that the Blade of the Rune King is purchased and all the resistance coming through from Amumu is generally just a bit of health from the Andres and Zeeks and not all that much resistance.
Yeah, Yone, very good stat checking champion. Can even stat check fed champions like Amumu's. And I'm curious if it'll be Frozen Heart next for 665. That seems like a very strong item in this game. Orca's not building it. Mid-tower.
Let's have a look. We are trying to work our way on this mid-tower, but honestly, DCG don't have to be in a rush. There is just 2.5 minutes until they pretty much win the game if they are able to pick up that Dragon Soul, and they can even just choose not to even look for it and try and get the Baron instead.
Yeah, you can make plays where you're trading gold for dragons now if you want as a DCG. Even if you're getting outer towers for the dragons, you're so ahead on dragons that it's worth it.
Yeah. And honestly, you also just want Feng to be able to finish up his Mirror Mana. It's not something we've really talked about because everyone on DCG is so strong, but I mean, just getting that extra spike in is going to feel really nice.
DCG setting up around Baron now. Karsa is fine. You'd really like to not fight if you're DCG right now. You need an Ezreal recall here.
Yeah, I think they're wise enough to not look. They are an aggressive team, so, you know, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch here, but surely we realize the game state and we back off, get Feng another recall in. Hopefully he picks up his Mirror Mana in the next minute and a half.
Yeah, they are very aggressive, but we've seen a more disciplined version of DCG as Orca tries to discredit everything I've just said. Throws his E at the Zeri. Oh, hold up. Some decent poke landing.
Just stopping recalls, or I guess?
This should be the back now for Feng, hopefully. Frescata here to replace him in the mid lane.
Doing wolves, so I think he must have it from these wolves.
Should do. Problem is he has to reset probably out to top lane where he does not have a TP to match this
No,
Yone.
Taco just recalled, so Taco should be going out to top.
Excellent macro from DCG then. They get Feng back in the middle lane, still without his Mirror Mana, actually.
Yeah, he didn't recall.
30 seconds on Dragon.
Surely this wave.
Got a recall right now if he wants to.
So cannon wave, yep, recalling. And honestly, I don't know if CFO are even that strong to be able to just brute force it before the Caesar was able to return. Gory now teleporting out to the mid wave. They realize what's on the line here. This Dragon Soul would spell disaster for their chances in this game.
Yeah, they'll have about 5 to 10 seconds to do it on spawn if CFO start it before the Ezreal gets here.
Yeah, down they get. Israel pretty much here, 7 seconds, and it is just going to be a straight 5v5. Taco walking down, not even going to have to use that teleport.
Driver, perfect Narbar.
In the bush. Driver, one more Q landing will proc his Mega, and then all it is a bit of kiting. Dragon started, Gory's on it, but DCG have fought their way to get in here. Nice boulder coming through from Driver as he plays aggressively, walks up, loses half his HP to Feng's True Shot Barrage. This Dragon, though, is still going down. They have a pink ward on it. They know exactly what's going on, and Gory has to escape from that Dragon Pit. It's DCG with onus, with absolute control. Frescata finds Sword Art. He finds a knock up onto Feng, but no follow-up to go on, and there's a Q3 and the All-Out, and all of a sudden we find out Sejuani completely jar from the rest of our team. All DCG need to do is finish this Dragon. Sejuani's down. It's a 1-for-1, but it's an Ocean Soul now. A Mumu ult still available if DCG wanted to continue on. They're not going to have to, though, as maybe they turn their attention towards this Baron.
Yeah, and CFO find themselves in the exact same position PSG are in. Down 3 dragons, you make one mistake, and the game's just over now. DCG have Infernal Soul. Only a 3k gold lead, but 4 dragons consecutively.
Just correct, they do have Ocean Soul, but yeah, they are very much in control here. 4k gold lead they find themselves at as they are headed now towards this Baron. There is Flash available for both these AD carries. Everything, every summoner except for Orca is available after that fight, after the Dragon Soul. Baron started, Orca slowly walking their way here. Teleport coming in from Driver. There is no Sejuani, there is no Leona. This Baron is taken out. It's going to be 665, definitely smiting that one away. It's a 4-man Curse of the Sad Mummy. This is a disaster fight from CFO. A disaster game from them. And DCG could not feel happier as Frescata flashes on forward, gets a kill with the culling, and everything is coming up deep cross gaming, baby. They're looking to secure second.
CFO desperately trying to stop that Baron 4v5, end up with all 4 members getting Amumu ulted. 665 a man possessed on the Amumu this game, and the last time we saw him play it too.
Yeah, DCG, they're marching down at the base. There's 20 seconds left on Shun's respawn. The DCG probably can just back away here. They still have 2 minutes of Baron. They can look for recalls. 665 pushing down the top lane as we speak. Take a look at the replay.
And Sword Art finds a nice flank here where he has shoved someone into his team and CC'd a carry, but it's not consequential compared to what Feng is able to put out on the backline here. And then once Karsa goes down, the Dragon is just too easy for DCG. Same deal here. No Karsa. Nice True Shot Barrage on the way in. Means that CFO already started out chunked, and then, I mean, Gory runs at the Baron, and this was the closest thing they had to actually contesting this Baron. Driver's trying to go Mega, but 665's a little quicker.
So well played.
Yeah. Shun has cleanse, but rest of his team is just dead.
And the picture-in-picture while this happened, 665 randomly died topside, so Shutdown did go over there, I believe, to Gory, and maybe we'll get a replay of it. But as you see, 665 is currently dead on my screen.
Yeah. Still in the running for most damage taken per death at 1 death. Gory.
Oh, Taco finds his way in front of Gory's Fate Sealed, but not going to be able to find the knockback, and it is just going to be a trade of those ultimates.
Picture-in-picture is, yeah.
He just randomly dies.
Just your boy dying at the tier 2.
The old split pusher Mumu not got that speed on the tower.
And, I mean, you get a death. Honestly, this game, if you're 665, you get a mistake.
Yeah, I think after what he's done, you're allowed a mistake. He got the inner. He's got a lot of gold from it. It's honestly probably worth, in terms of the amount of gold each team got. Although losing a bit of tempo on your Baron, maybe not so much. 20 seconds left on it. They have taken down both the inners. They've taken down the mid lane inhib, and we are now 1-4-1ing by the looks of things.
Yeah, Shun's still mega farmed this game.
1-4-0ing, I guess, actually. There's not 6 members of DCG's team, although at times it's looked like there are.
Members everywhere for DCG. I agree. Gory.
Oh! I thought that had landed. It was so close. Gory, though, he's going to take a little trip back to his fountain as DCG's siege continues. Israel so good at it. Oh, Feng connects with a Q onto Shun. True Shot Barrage will not land, however, but still, Shun very low, doesn't not have the sustain. Trying to wave clear. In will go Orca. In will go 665. Curse of the Sad Mummy onto 2, but it's onto the tanks this time. Not the 2 you'd want. Taco, though, he's making waves with his CC as down will go 1 tower. All out coming through. Shun is just taken out. Taco making quick work of that 80. Carrying the bandage toss. Max range. Gory now. He's the only damage left. Driver. No more Mega Gnar. Altered already used, even if he were to have it. It's 5v3, and it's CFO. Their lives on the line here, but DCG are going to take game number 1 and get just that bit closer to locking in second.
Yeah, very decisive win from DCG, as they've been doing lately. And this time we didn't need Criscata to do anything crazy and take over the game. And what we were talking about before the game started with the team proximity specifically was just a perfect example.
Yeah,
that game
exactly happened.
CFO's jungle and support spent a lot more time in the mid lane, or at least as much time as DCG's duo did in the mid lane. But every time DCG's duo went in the mid lane, they got a flash, they got a kill,